I recently faced the most hated team in the league. Remember the guys we brawled with earlier this year? Yeah, Puebla. Well, our teams hate each other, and this series was nuts. I'm talking extra innings wins, another benches clearing brawl, controversial calls.
Yes! That's unbelievable, man.
And I had to deal with some pretty significant challenges that impacted my ability to prepare for this series. It all started at Yucatan, the second best team in our league. A new stadium tour. We are here in Yucatan, in, where is it? Merida? So this is the parking lot that we get to when we arrive. Across the street is the stadium. So this is what the stadium looks like from the outside. This is how the players are getting in. There's no door, just a opening. So here's the concourse. I imagine all the fans will enter the same way. If you turn to the right, this is the visitors' dugout. Literal dug out of the ground. Not much room for all the players, so I guess some people are standing or maybe sitting in the clubhouse. Let's check the clubhouse out. So we have a fan and air conditioning, which is actually nice. The lockers are just pressed against the wall. Again, definitely not enough space for all of the players to sit. Let's check out the bathroom. Okay, so we got the showers next to the urinals and the stalls all in the same room. If you exit the clubhouse this way, you're right back onto the street. That's locked so the fans can't just come in our clubhouse. We keep the door closed so we keep the air in. Let's check out the stands here. So the stadium probably seats maybe 4,000, 5,000. That might be a little bit high. Playing surface looks fine enough. I wonder how the mound's gonna be. Let's check out the bullpen. While we're walking down to the bullpen, the reason that the stadium While we're walking down to the bullpen, the reason that Yucatan is playing out of this stadium is they're currently renovating their actual stadium. So we're just playing it like a local field. The mound is like directly on the line. There's like 6 inches of space between the line and the mound. If you pull a slider in the dirt, it's going all the way down to home plate. So I'll probably be warming up on the mound closer to the wall. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of space down here. We do have chairs for the bullpen guys to sit, but if they're sitting and we have to double barrel warm up, there's nowhere for them to sit. So I guess if 2 guys are warming up at once, the whole bullpen has to get up and move towards the line, or maybe just go down to the dugout. But so that's the stadium we're playing in today.
One important thing, whenever we're playing in the horseshoe fields like this one, we got a guy that didn't complain about this mound. He didn't complain at any moment about that mound. Everything is painful, okay?
They tried to take me out at 85 pitches because I had to pitch in 5 days. I'm like, homie, I am built to pitch on 4 days. 5 days is already an extra day. And I averaged 111 in Japan last year. What are we doing? Give me my innings and give me my punchies. Still got 13 of them though, which is cool. Many chocolates. That Twitter account, LMB Memes, have you seen that one? They made like a Photoshop of me and like Willy Wonka. Just put my face. Boys are in a good mood today. My back hurts. My back is broken. What do you mean your back is broken? Final. Wonder how many pitches I threw middle last night. We'll set the over under at 7.5 middle. How many of those went for hits? Oh, damn, you got warm quick. I'm still over here doing my bullshit stretches. Stretching my left side like I need it somehow. This does feel kind of good on my back though. Scap. My shoulder like does this, so I gotta get my scap going this way so that my shoulder gets back to there. Yeah, at home too. On the road, no, because there's no weight room. But
he told me a long time ago, you know, when I try to let him know how important it is, the sweeper, you know, on the lefty.
The bat path for a lefty comes this way and the sweeper goes this way. So it like directly crosses the bat. So it's hard to square up. Japanese swing is very flat. So as soon as I saw the first swing on a fastball, I was like, okay, I'm just going splits and curveballs. Because that swing plane can't handle anything going this way. Hey, when you think sweeper down here, just think like middle of the plate with depth, because the grip's going to take care of the sideways. If you start thinking sideways, like I was doing it the other night, and I'd pull them too far off the plate. Almost like visualizing it just going straight down, but then the spin on the ball is going to take it that way. That way it'll start middle and run off.
That good one I threw, I was thinking like that curveball action.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah, that's my, whenever my sweeper gets bad, that's my thought process. Like I grip it, I'm like, okay, just throw a curveball on the middle of the plate.
It's so crazy how the pitches moved like kind of totally different.
Yeah, my splitted altitude does like nothing. It's like 10 inches difference. It's like 10 verted altitude, and here it's like 0. So it has this like big, like, for guys that make the ball move a lot, elevation helps in a way because it shortens movement up. So you already have a lot of movement, and it becomes like a little bit easier to throw strikes.
Your velocity with the splitter.
So what, like 89, 90? Yeah. Yamamoto, the Japanese pitcher for the Dodgers. Everyone's all about his splitter. I'm not gonna let anyone have a better pitch than I do, so I gotta pick it up with the splitter. Yeah, their throwing programs are different. I was on the minor league side when I first went over there getting ready, and I need to throw a pen. I asked, when should I throw my pen? They said, oh, after Hamaguchi. And walked to the bullpens, 10, 15. I'm like, okay. He's throwing. I'm like, hey, how many pitches he got? He's like, oh, he's like 25, 26 right now. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be up soon. He threw 80 pitches in the bullpen. I sat there for 25 minutes just watching him throw, and it was all out, like hard.
It's always interesting how baseball in the US and other countries can be so similar yet so different. I think about it like this. Baseball is like Netflix, and my favorite shows are like strikeouts. When I'm at home, I know exactly how to get both of those. But then I go to a different country, I open up Netflix, and my favorite shows don't show up. So I have to find a new way to access them, just like I have to find a new way to generate Ks. My favorite hack for this is a scouting report that makes it easy to strike hitters out. ExpressVPN is an easy-to-use app that encrypts and reroutes all your online browsing activity through their secure servers in any one of over 100 different countries, which allows me to watch my favorite shows. For example, let's say I want to watch Grey's Anatomy. What? I like to slice hitters with swords, they slice patients with scalpels, it's basically the same thing, but I'm in Mexico right now, so it doesn't show up, just like my strikeouts didn't show up in my first game. Time to check the scouting report. See, if the show title appears here in white, it is possible to watch that show on Netflix, you just have to locate better. So use ExpressVPN to change your location to a country that does have the show. That's like me throwing my pitches to better locations. That's the power of a great scouting report. It makes things easy. And ExpressVPN works on every streaming platform, Disney+, ESPN+, like I like to watch UFC events, and I couldn't watch those in Japan last year or this year in Mexico without ExpressVPN. I've used it for years and it's never let me down, so I've partnered with them to offer you the best scouting report on the internet. Just use my link below, expressvpn.com/sword, to get 3 months completely free. It's that easy to get access to thousands of new shows, just like I'm gonna get thousands of strikeouts in this game against Puebla.
Thank you. We'll take it. See? Got him. Way gone. Oh my goodness. Palakaye. Ali. Like, that's the best they're gonna do right there. They lead the league in team pitching. 12th out of 20 in hitting. Playing here, the ball doesn't go anywhere. Most of their offense came in one game. Their big lefty, he had 15 RBIs in one game. Hit like 4 homers. His swing plane, it's flat. So anything with depth, he really struggles with. Yesterday, like splitter and curveball, he stood no chance. He throws like a fastball every 10th pitch at 84. Always the ball. Bro, and then...
Get through. I almost ate him up.
Yeah. Más carreras ahora. Vamos, Diablos.
Earlier on the slider with your fingers being wider, this finger dominates more. Is that every pitch or slider for it?
It's strictly pitches that you're supinated on. Because if you have one finger, it's gonna press the side of the ball, right? So if you have your middle finger, it's gonna wrap to the front, and it can put front spin. But if this finger is trailing, now it's on the side of the ball where it's gonna roll it in gyro. So anything curveball or slider, cutters a little bit if it's more of a gyro slider, but for true cutters or anything where you're behind it or on changeups, it doesn't matter. So a two-seam breaks based on like how the ball's spinning around the seam. If you can get the spin right through here where you get this circle, then it's gonna catch the air better and it's gonna dart more. Whereas if it's spinning like this, then it's not gonna move as much. You may play with it and see if it does something for you, but...
I'll be playing with it.
There we go. Dude, they pump out like 20 pieces of content per game. I'm like, this is crazy. Good stuff, yeah. It's just like, and then it's like getting shared to like all the different platforms too. It's just like constant. Oh, we missed it. Robbie! I'm getting left hanging all day today. Aye. Bro, whose backpack is that right there? And how do you get it down?
Not as high as you think.
But bro, what if it falls over a little bit? I gotta go check on him, see what happens. What are you? Ah, fuck. Hey. He's got a blister like half the size of his thumb that ripped off. Okay, Ponce. I'm in the way. I always feel like I'm in someone's way here. I don't know where to sit. I have no fist loose, just enough to keep it in my hand. I'm not squeezing it hard.
My ball's more, that means I'm pulling off then, huh?
You're trying to get your velo too early. Your foot's not down.
So what I tried to do to correct it was I turned on the mound, but I think that's going to make me fly open even
worse.
More, because now I'm going like this.
It's opposite than what you think. If you want to correct it, open more.
Open more.
Yeah.
And then I'll step across the body.
Yeah, because as soon as your body wants to get closed.
Yeah.
So if you're going here, and you go this way,
I'm gonna go even more.
More, because you want.
I'm throwing fucking sinkers right now.
Right.
So I need to go right here. To fucking just go ahead.
Yeah, just use your eyes. Your eyes will do it all for you. If you keep both eyes on the target and you don't let your head turn, like if my head turns here, I can't see you out of my right eye. So if my left eye is not focused, then I'm fucked. But if I keep both my eyes on, it'll take care of the torso, where like you just keep your eyes locked and the torso will fight to get closed. It's gonna get there, because you're not gonna throw a pitch like this. The eyes fix everything. It's crazy. If you focus on just literally keeping your head as stable as you can and looking like both eyes at the target, your mechanics will line up perfectly. What is asado? What is that? Grilled chicken. Okay. I'm not trying to eat chicken candy. Plus, I already had my candy today. I had a Snickers bar, a whole ass, like mid-sized Snicker bar. Everyone in Venezuela and everyone in Dominican are starting rumors that I've signed with them. Like I haven't even talked to them. Like it's not like we don't have anyone else in the bullpen that can get outs. We have an 8-year big league closer down there. Ball!
What's the worst stadium in the big league?
Oakland's probably the worst stadium.
Oakland.
Oakland's terrible. Boston's facilities aren't great, but the atmosphere is. Same thing with Wrigley. Like the facilities aren't great. Well, the home side might be better now that we did it.
Nice, yeah.
The visitor side was pretty shitty, but the atmosphere in the stadium was good. My least favorite is White Sox.
White Sox?
I hate that place.
Why?
It's always gray. There's never any fans. Depressing organ music during BP. At least in Oakland, it's like sunny outside and like nice or whatever. So after taking the first game of the series 11-1, we took the second game 6-2 to put us 5 games ahead of Yucatan in second place in our division. 4 days until my next start, and I had a special outing planned in the morning, so I was ready to get out of there. All right, bus in 2 minutes. So while we're here in Yucatan, one of the 7 wonders of the world is close by, Chichen Itza. So we are checking that out today. So the sun will set over here somewhere, and then these ridges on the wall will create a shadow, and it'll make it look like a snake is slithering down the side of the staircase. That happens twice a year on the equinox.
I guess the Mayans were D-backs fans.
The original franchise. They played baseball here. That's where baseball started.
Way better than the Mexican.
Jaguar. This is like the original sports arena, right?
And like baseball, basketball, but then like in basketball, by bouncing and passing through the hoop.
I don't know how the game would be played, but those hoops up there are pretty small. I mean, it'd be hard for me to throw a baseball through there. And then the crowd came in and stood on top of the walls. So I imagine everyone up there yelling and watching. It's like this pretty sick arena. No tombs here because everyone was cremated, and they taught as part of the culture that at the end everyone will look the same because your skull will look like the other person's skull. Kind of interesting. And they commemorate that on the wall right there. This is one of the cenotes here on the site, and fun fact about this one, there's quicksand at the bottom, so it's only about 3 feet of water. They used to sacrifice belongings here, and then ultimately people here, young boys. There's like 280 skeletons of young boys discovered in the quicksand here, and it didn't work, of course. We're done at the main ruins, but we gotta check out the cenote. It used to be where Red Bull hosted cliff diving championships. We're gonna try to hop in. The color of the water is crazy. Once again, there's a ton of fish here, and I have no idea where they come from. Like, how do they get here? Where do they go? Right here. It feels so good. The water's like the perfect temperature. It feels so good. The water's like the perfect temperature. This is such a cool spot because the vines behind me, they're like lining this entire hole. Every now and then some birds will like swoop down and skim themselves across the water. This is an oasis in the middle of the desert. This is an oasis in the middle of the desert. So up until this point, this week was going great, but it's baseball season. It is never smooth sailing. Well, we're on the way back from Chichen Itza to the ballpark, and we got a flat tire. So we were stranded here on the side of the road, trying to change the tire. Now, I've never changed a spare tire, but thankfully I had my Bauer outage gear on, which gives me the confidence to do anything, and it can do the same for you.
Send help! We're gonna die!
All you have to do is scan the QR code, click the link in the description, or go to trevorbauer.com and get your Bauer outage gear today.
Got it.
Got it!
By the way, your face is very sunburnt, so.
Yeah, my face is quite red. And this tire is quite flat.
Yeah.
Might have all been for nothing. Look at that.
It's not gonna work.
The spare was flat. The car battery died. Finally, someone came to rescue us, and we took their car back to the city while they stayed with the van. I missed all the team workouts for the day and barely made it to the stadium in time for the game. Ball. God damn it. I didn't see that much. What's up, boys? You look happy.
I'm not gonna talk to you down here. Fucking nobody.
That's how I feel in the dugout these days. Tire.
Ooh.
Not his car. Spare tire, flat. I can't. I don't know about this one, but it wasn't the MLB one. No spelunking, no cliff diving, no ping pong, pool. Supposedly. No, that wasn't him. He was hurt he was moving boxes overhead. I forget his name. So after I adventure earlier today, I didn't have enough time to play catch, which means I'm down here in the bullpen to play catch during the game. What a play. That was fucking sick. I don't get it, but my arm feels way better when I don't throw. Hey, someone want to play catch? Actually, Connor needs to get this last out first, because if he doesn't, someone might get up down here in the pen. And that person's not gonna be me. My eyes just got sandblasted. Ow. Shit, if I had my uniform on, I might just start getting hot. Ah, f it, I'll get him out.
You'll go in before me.
I don't think that's true. There we go. All right. Catch ball. Oh, my arm actually feels surprisingly good. I guess swimming in the cenote in the ocean is good for me. Throw bullpen tomorrow at Mexico City. This is fine, just 60 feet's fine for today. I am a little bit beat up after my last start. So even though I'm throwing like 20 miles an hour, it's important to still have a focus. So just making sure my head's stable and I keep my eyes locked on the target when I'm throwing. It's important to always practice that, because if you don't, then you don't do it in the game. Wow. First take. How was Senga? Cool guy?
Travel with a full-length mirror.
How do you travel with a full-length mirror?
You always have them, though. It's always on wheels.
Nasty split, huh? Did he show you how to throw it? Is it just like I graduated high school a half year early, so I skipped a year of college, so I was drafted at 20 out of UCLA. And it actually worked out well, because the 2011 was the last year you could get a big league deal. I would have been drafted in 2012 originally. 29 of the 31st rounders made it to the big leagues out of my draft. So Seattle was gonna take Rendon, and I saw his medicals, so they called me like 5 minutes before their pick. Called my agent. He called me and he was like, hey, would you rather go second to Seattle or third with the deal you have to Arizona? I said, I'd rather go to Arizona. So he called him back and goes, we want 20 million. And then they didn't even respond, they just hung up the phone. There we go.
Don't think Managa speaks.
He spoke a little bit of English. He could understand, but he would always speak to me through a translator. But now in Chicago, he's trying to like speak English. Doing well. We'll see how he does in August and September. Most Japanese pitchers, since they pitch every 7 days, they only make 24 starts. But when they come to the big leagues, they're expected to make 32 starts. So it's a lot of starts and it's shorter recoveries. So usually the first like 2 years, you see them do well in the first half and then fall off. I'm gonna go back to Japan and win the Sawamura Award. No one's ever won both. No. I came in like second or third. I got hurt. I might have won it. Yamamoto, third straight year. Dude, his numbers, he won it 3 years in a row. The first year, 193 innings, 1.9 ERA. Next year, 193 innings, 1.65 ERA. Last year, like 160 innings, because they took it slow with him because of WBC, 1.36 ERA. Yeah, my phone got leaked because I joined a broadcast. They were broadcasting a KBO game on ESPN. And they asked me to like FaceTime in just to be part of the broadcast. I had nothing to do. And they put the like video of me up, but they didn't have my number in the phone book, so it just showed my cell phone number. So, and it went out to worldwide broadcast. So 24 hours later, I had 136,000 unread text messages. Every time I tried to turn it off, it would just because new messages would be coming in. It was so hot, I had to put it on ice and let it die.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, just getting sandblasted in the eyes by the dust. Should I dance with them?
Yeah. Content.
Yeah.
You won't.
I won't, that's true. This is the guy that had 15 RBIs in a game, which is nuts, by the way. Pop it up. No, strike out. Foul, 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 foul. Three. Just trying to bunt for a hit, I guess. One out, though. Catch that. Mother. Time for a rally dog.
Your minivan?
Yeah, for sure. If you're a head coach, though, you have to yell at some point. Like, your players got to know that you got their back. I think we're here to win games. Oh God, I've been waiting for it all series. So this knuckle, when you flex this knuckle, if you look at my elbow, I don't know if you can see it. So that muscle crosses over, and that's the one that actually controls how far the gap in between your elbow bones are. So when you throw a ball, this is flexed as hard as possible. So you have maximum stability in your elbow. But when you split it, you're losing all the stability. You have to train it slowly. If you just pick it up and start ripping it, you end up with flexor tendon, pronator flexor strains all the time. Yes! There we go. Get by him. Fuck yeah, that's 3 runs. Well, Kino! Oh, for the... Oh, we got some breathing room now. God damn.
When I face lefties and I throw my fastball, all I focus is not throwing it down and in.
Same here. Well, especially as swing planes have gotten steeper and steeper because everyone's trying to hit homers. I could have taught you a sweeper in 5 throws because you already throw a curveball, so you can supinate it. So all you needed was like a little grip change and you would have had a sweeper.
Yeah.
You know Forrest Whitley?
Yeah.
So he trained with me this offseason. He's been with the Astros, and the Astros are like this super techie, whatever. They've been trying to teach him a sweeper for 3 years. Like, oh, drop your arm angle, this. And he's like, I never could get it. I was like, all right, throw a curveball. So he throws one. It's like, I'm like, all right, now just spread your fingers a little bit and throw the same curveball. Sure enough, 0 and 20 that way. And he's like, 1 pitch. Padres need another pitcher, though. They're a little short on pitching. Like, when I see your plot, it's like you're really strong in this quadrant up here, and you're really strong on the sweep and the one down here. But they're like 2 separate things. There's like nothing in the middle. And if you just had that one thing in the middle that like ties both of them together.
You learned this just by throwing?
I learned there's a couple books. It's a series of 3 books called Downright Filthy Pitching by Perry Husband. It talks about tunneling and speed and how to read hitters' swings and stuff like that. There you go.
So we finished off the series sweep by a score of 11-8. The offense dominated and the game really wasn't as close as the score might indicate. 3 days until my next start. And next up is our nemesis, Pueblo.
It would take a chiropractor exactly 21 seconds to get rid of all of my pain.
I got the spine thing that I lay on.
Spine thing, like the 2 balls, or?
One is the psoas, one that I put that in my QL.
Oh, I didn't think about the so right for the QL. Yeah, see, I can't even grab my foot right now. Body will figure it out by Wednesday, I think. I hope. I have to get some needles in this back later today. Blake, you got a partner? So I'm the odd man out? Why does no one like me? Why do I have no friends? Why am I such a bad teammate? Why does no one like me? If none of my teammates want to play catch with me, that must mean I'm an asshole. Oh well. Oh, now someone wants to play catch with me? Nope, I guess not. Never mind. Oh boy. Oh yeah, my hips don't want to rotate today because of my hip.
Science!
Fun fact for you, I haven't had spring training in 3 years, so I haven't practiced PFPs at all, and now I have a 0 fielding percentage. Okay. Time to fix that.
The true test. Can I do it? I can do it. I just don't do it in the game. Yes. Head follows the eyes, hand follows the head. Got my bunt practice in for the day, so I don't f it up in the game anymore. Oh my goodness. My hip's not rotating, and I'm getting lazy.
So after bunt practice, it was time for my bullpen. But after 3 awful nights of sleep in a row, my body was feeling like crap. But my body was being lazy, my mechanics were off, and my command was trash. So I decided to do athletic drills off the mound to get myself moving properly again. This is a great option for all the young pitchers out there if you're having a bad session.
Catcher throw, fastball. That was a terrible pen. I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace. I need to be conscious of the fact that I'm not always going to be perfect in the pen. Because if I get mad about not being perfect there, then I'm going to try to work on stuff too much tomorrow. I'm going to take that into the game with me, and then it's not going to be good. No jelly. Oh, they put seeds on the table. Imagine that. Wow, I'll take some of those, absolutely. Banana. 1 seed receptacle.
Good pitch. He flinched too.
When I saw their starter take the mound, I was like, this guy looks like he'll give up 5 in the first. I was close. He gave up 6. Nothing like a 10-run first to get you going.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because the way he dips, like you look at his back leg when he sets up, he's already kind of like this. and his hands drop and he spins and dips. There's no way with that you're gonna cover like up and in. That swing's perfect for like cripple breaking balls that are just like floating in the middle. Sword! See, this is the one where he needs to find a way to get through 6. Their starter 6 and 2 1/3, or 6 and 2/3. That takes you a month to offset it of like scoreless baseball. If we all can go 6 and give up 6 today, then tomorrow, or next start I should say, he can go 6 scoreless. Then he's got 6 and 3, which averages to a quality start, which he can handle. That makes me so happy. Now it feels like baseball. Got some friends to talk to. This is great. Ball! Now I can start yelling at people. Ball! What's that?
Beaver? He didn't go to UCLA, did he? Where did he go, Santa Barbara?
Yeah, he was Santa Barbara. He wasn't very good in college either. And then he just like didn't walk anyone, and his stuff was like okay. And then he got into pro ball and still didn't walk anyone, but developed like a little better feel for stuff, and then he just took off. Yeah. Ball! No! No! Ball! 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 Ball!
Oh.
Homer! Homer! Go, 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 go! No, no! Back! Get back, get back! There we go. Oh my God. Their first baseman's been eyeing me, by the way. Joaquino, by the way. This is one of those games where the first team to put up a 0 probably wins. Ball! 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 No! Good inning, good inning, good inning, good inning, good inning.
So let me explain what's going on in this game right now. We gave up 4 runs in the top of the first. Then we scored 6 in the bottom of the first. Then we gave up 2 more in the top of the second to make it 6-6 again. In the bottom of the second, we scored 2 more to go up 8-6. This game is crazy.
It's gonna be a run. What, Frankie? Ball! 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 I wanna make myself hoarse from yelling ball so much. Because you always tend to show up when you're sick somehow.
Dude, yeah.
Ball! No, a mound is it? Their coach has got to be as annoyed as we are, right? Probably more. Like you just put the guy in 4 pitches ago. The only thing you're saying there is, hey, throw the ball in the zone. Yeah. I will fire you if this next pitch is not a strike. Maybe try framing that? That didn't look like it was that far off. Caveat to that is, you drill him after he hits the pump off you, he may charge you, and it may look like you're just pissed that he hit a pump off you. Ball! That's the thing. If they just would have thrown the ball down the middle, there's no way they would have given up 10 runs. No. Ball!
The hitter just gave him a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, we put up 2 more in the third, followed by 3 in the fourth and 3 in the fifth. It's a fantastic way to start off the series against your rival.
Now you're getting necked. Yeah, sword! I was hoping he'd look at me like, turn this way. If a hitter went to the plate with the approach that he was not gonna swing every time, but the pitcher did not know that, like couldn't look at scouting report or whatever, how many times do you think out of 10 he would be on base?
I would say about 30% of the time.
3 or 4? Yeah, that's kind of where we were at.
What do you guys think about that question? Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. We ended up winning the first game 17-9. Every single pitcher that threw gave up at least 1 run. It was a crazy game, but we'll definitely take the win. 2 days remaining until my start.
Hey, how about their hitting coach coming up to me at breakfast today? And he was like, hey, it's really nice to meet you. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I really want to see the sword. So he did, I swear to God. Kevin was there. Kevin would not lie to you.
It's like, I really want to see a sword. And we're like, wait, what?
So you're saying you want me to embarrass your hitters?
That's what he was saying, and I was so rattled by it. It might be like a long con. Yeah, I was so rattled. Normally I would quit back, but he said it and I was like, okay, no one gets in my head. Only I get in my head. I do that fairly often, but no one else. Oh yeah, see how it feels, Ponce? Remember yesterday when I was trying to find a partner and no one wanted to throw with me? You see how it feels? I don't. Oh, you think I'm just going to take you back after yesterday?
I think now, especially after the hitting coach came up to you, you have to do the Ronnie sword.
Draw it. Ba-ba! Ah, can't wait for that part to come out on the vlog. It has to be part of a longer con. Has to be. All right, I already feel way, way, way better today than I did yesterday, so that's good. My concerns about my bullpen are long gone. It's amazing what a night's sleep can do for you, you know? If those motherfuckers are bunting, and that's all they do, so as to not sword, I will now know what the long con was. I could sword someone on a bunt though. I couldn't really see it. I'll pop in here. The one before, it was this way, but it was flat. That one, the front of the ball tilted down, so it's gonna have a tendency to go this way. The flatter axis is like a true cut, yeah. The front of the ball is tilted down, that's like your sinker axis.
Yeah.
If you can get that to tilt to where it's flat, or the front of the ball is slightly up, that's your cutter axis. That's good.
Thanks. Not my sinker, but sometimes like my slider, I'll try to do too much, you know?
Slider is just a tough one. Like, you just have to make sure you're staying on it. So for me, my cue on the slider is like to be as still as possible with my head and my front shoulder, and then just get the hand as far out as possible. If someone's ever like this on a football field or basketball field, they're fucked.
They're getting blown by.
Right. It's like you're here, your hips are level because you can't rotate or move unless your hips are level. But as pitchers, it's like, oh, elevate the front hip, do this, tilt back. And it's like, how are you supposed to move like this? A lot of times guys get like here and their hips aren't rotated and then everything goes together. So they're like releasing the ball and their hips are still finishing, which isn't it. But if you just land like somewhat in this position, then your hips can finish while your arm's doing this, and then all that energy transfers to the trunk. I'm gonna get 15 at some point this year. I'm gonna set the franchise record. I'm hungry. My belly needs some fuel to keep growing. All right, I feel slow.
Time for the game. Now, Ronnie's pitching, and he had a little extra motivation tonight, given that he was one of the guys that got hit in the brawl to start the year. He was out for revenge.
That wasn't a bunt. That ball's hit 110 miles an hour. Oh. Robbie. 9 Ks, 8 walks. It's not great. When you're on an adrenaline rush like this, I don't know, man. Like, is it good that you cool off, or do you want to like just keep it going? He gets his I'm feeling really good day, and then it gets 1 inning and it rains out. That would be terrible. Originally, they said they were going to have me pitch 5 home games, like when I signed the original month. It just so happens that more seats are filled when I pitch somehow.
Ronnie put up a scoreless first, and we scored 2 in the bottom of the first to take an early lead.
And I got a mechanical question for you.
What do you got?
Last couple of days, I've been trying to fire the hips out.
Like in my catch play every day,
Yeah.
I want to feel the hip go first. So a lot of the times I'll do my first throws like this. I'll start here and then when I move back, I'm just placing an emphasis on feeling this twist before my arm does anything. Hi, Kino.
I was like, is Kev sticking a camera in your face right now?
I was like, yeah, what is Kev doing? Oh. Great play.
Despite that great play, a missed opportunity to turn a double play earlier in the inning cost us 2 runs, and by the end of the 4th, we were down 4-2.
You're good. Hey, get through 2 more. You're fine. Get through 6. Get through 6. Double play. Roll it over.
Unfortunately, in the 5th, we messed up another double play opportunity.
It's an error, right?
Huh?
Is it an error?
They're going to call it a fielder's choice. I guess they called it an error. My experience with that is you call that a fielder's choice, but I guess they're saying that it was a routine play and he would have been out had he not made a bad throw, which is obviously true. What does that tell you about his swing?
Looking for slider?
Yep. Sinker in is a double play.
For sure. He's leaning heavy.
He's super slow on slider. Sinker in here. Give him the strike. Now what? It's 3-1. 2 seam away. Sinker in.
Yeah, he started middle.
Yeah.
Working on his hands.
I don't hate that. Wow. In this situation, I understand it.
Yeah.
That defensive mistake ended up costing us 4 more runs, so now we're down 8-2. And you might be thinking, well, this game's over, but not with our team. It's just starting to get good.
Yeah, if they turn it, we're out of the inning.
I'm out of the inning.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, here we go. Come on. Get down. There we go. If we put up 2 or 3 this inning, this game's not over.
Yeah.
Their pen's trash. You gonna hang a slider for a homer or a double down the line? Wasn't a double, but hang slider.
Are you good at math?
Yeah.
14 for 21.
66%.
70's better.
No walks, right?
1 hit by pitch. 2? Oh, change up.
Yeah, because it's
2 double plays, man.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
This game's not over. We get him out of the game this inning, put up 3 runs, we're chilling.
We didn't get 3, but we did put up 2 in the bottom of the 5th to make it 8-4.
I feel like my rib is out of place or something. Any kind of like rotational core shit I do?
Do you ever roll out your abs? No. Get a ball. If you can find a like ball that's like this big, lay on it and just poke around in here. I get the same thing sometimes on my left side, like right up here. If I roll out my abs for a couple days, it goes away. Like you roll out every other part of your body and no one ever thinks to do like the front of your rib cage.
And the score was still 8-4 in the bottom of the 7th when all hell broke loose.
Fuck yeah! Let's go! Send him! Send him! No, stay. There we go! We got ourselves a game. Yeah! Mother... Ah! Yeah! Probably just a hit. He hasn't had a hit in 2 at bats, so he's due. That's gonna fall. That was a hell of a play. Fucking inning, boys! Fuck yeah!
We put up 5 in the inning to take a 9-8 lead.
The one down there has to be unearned. And then the one that they should have had the out at second, that one should be unearned.
They gave me all of them.
They should correct it.
Yep.
Damn, Robbie. So he's just a flat bat path guy, so it's got to be splits and curveballs to him, huh? Get up the middle, get up the middle. Beat that out. What? Also, it's the fucking inning, just auto-review it. That sure didn't look like,
Unsurprisingly, an inning later, things got a little spicy. When your 4-hole hitter gets 2 fastballs at the chin after a 5-run inning, yeah, that doesn't sit too well with the team.
If you had any set of nuts, you'd hit him right in the back.
that'd be pretty tight, honestly. He's their catcher, right?
No, he's the first baseman that hit me. Yesterday, he came there and apologized to all our captains about what he did.
Because their catcher was just smiling at me and looking. I was like, what's up, bro? I was like, what's up? Can you imagine if he just f***ing drilled him right here and then just charged?
You should.
Oh, please hit a homer. Ball! Yeah! Here we go.
Now, unfortunately, after the huge comeback and the benches clearing, we give up 2 runs in the 9th to go down 10-9.
All right, good game. Get him tomorrow.
It was a pretty heartbreaking loss, but we still had a chance to win the series, and it was finally my turn to pitch. Now, as you've seen, there was a lot going on, and it would have been really easy to get pulled into the emotion of the series, but that was not going to help me win the game. So I set goals for myself for the game. Number 1, win the game. Number 2, sword one of the hitters and dedicate it to their hitting coach.
Dude, you gotta check out this towel. Look at this towel in the stands.
And number 3, avenge Ronnie. See, their catcher hit a homer off him, watched it until it landed, and then helicoptered his bat right in front of our dugout. Now, that's cool and all, I respect it, but I was determined to get him back.
Here we go.
Hey, wait a second. I want to move really late because they pass on location.
The first guy's gonna come out swinging.
Yeah, mate.
What do you think? What do you think about first pitch cutter?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just go out and attack him just like usual. Here we go. Let's get him, boys. Come on, here we go. Let's get him. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's fuck him up. Here we go. Here we go. Let's fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Let's go. Oh, man. Here we go. You want to test? Okay. Good. We ready to go? On me? All right, let's do it. All right, this guy's gonna be hacking, so go first pitch cutter. Timing disruptions on the table. Knew it. You out. Now we're set up for cutter in or split. What do I trust more? I think cutter in. Yes! That's... Where'd it miss? Up? That's right here. That's unbelievable, man. That's a strike as strike can be. All right, refocus. Strike one.
After a quick out and a walk, I was facing one of their best hitters, Peter O'Brien, former big leaguer with the Diamondbacks and the Marlins.
Sword! Ah! That's for you, hitting coach. I got you. Also get your sword merch at trevorbauer.com so you can treat hitters disrespectfully like that.
One objective complete, but I still had to get out of the inning.
Do you see him give me the sword?
Yeah.
He's like, are you?
That was a good enough swing.
Yeah, it was a good enough swing. It wasn't a sword. He's like, am I gonna get this? I'm like, no. Hey, strike on the 3-2 cutter?
Yeah.
Clearly strike, right? Just throw the f***ing homer pitch. Pace of play is f***ing terrible. I got a 5 a.m. flight to Cancun. We need to speed this shit up. I want to sleep tonight. I shouldn't have to be warming up in the f***ing bottom of the first inning. I'm like tired, so I don't want to throw, but I want to be warmed up, and it's f***ing cold because this guy's throwing ball after ball after ball. They're gonna have to get the pen going in the first inning again. My legs are like a little gone today. They're like a little weak, so I don't want to do too much in between. I want to rest, but then I'm just getting like, all right, we got to be in the zone. In the zone, Trevor. Doors! Doors! Is that staying in? Hey, there we go, nice play.
I struck out 2 more in the second and had a quick inning, so things were going well.
Middle, heading the count.
In the third, I had my first chance to avenge Ronnie.
This is the guy that bat flipped Ronnie. What are you looking for, dude? You guessing slider?
And after striking him out, I adopted his celebration. Stare, 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 bat flip, 2 objectives down.
2 ball. Two! Ah! Much better on first pitch strikes, Trevor. That's for you, my brother.
Boy, Bauer.
You like that long stare bat flip? I'll get him next at bat.
He was scared as like this.
Yeah. That's how it should be. Like, you get me, you can celebrate. I'll get you back for them. You know, I'll avenge my guy. Ready? Robbie. 2 ball. Give me 2. There we go. How about Robbie? Ah!
The fourth started off a bit rough, but a quick double play and a strikeout got me out of it unscathed.
God damn! Welcome back, my friend.
Pirella hit a massive home run in his first game back from injury, so I went out for the 5th up 2-0. The 5th started off exactly how the 4th did.
Get it in, get it in, get it in.
So with 2 on and no outs, Mr. Bat Flipper was up again. Now, mind you, he's having an incredible season. He's one of their better players, starting catcher at the All-Star game, so this is not an easy matchup. But I got him again and avenged Ronnie for a second time. Unfortunately for me, his teammate avenged him 2 pitches later and hit this little bloop double that scored 2 runs. When he got to second, he hit me with the sword, as did their entire dugout, so now the game's tied 2-2.
Got me twice!
I eventually got out of the inning with another K, and afterward I thought we might be about to start another benches clearing brawl, but we passed each other without incident.
Doors!
Now, if you notice, it had started to rain, and that caused a rain delay, which ended my night.
30. Okay. That's fair.
But I still had one objective to accomplish, getting a win to win the series. But we were down 7-3 going to the bottom of the 9th, so it was not looking good for us.
No! He's so safe. You didn't even tag him. He's safe. You can't block the plate, and there's no tag.
Yeah, he was here.
But I don't know if they're going to call it or not.
Well, let's see.
Yeah!
After a long review process, Pirella was ruled safe at the plate to complete the comeback, and their manager was not happy at all. But we scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th to tie it, and 1 more in the bottom of the 10th to take the win. Objective number 3 complete. We won the series 2-1, and we left the series up 6 games on second place Puebla. Another great week.